Hey guys, Tyler's Awesome 2 here, and today I'm pitching episode 5 of Pixar's Spider-Man, Return to the Ring. This story takes influence from the Amazing Fantasy issue 16. This also takes influence from the Ben 10 episode, Ready to Rumble. Yeah, I'm taking influence from something non-Spider-Man for once. In this episode, Peter is invited back to the wrestling gig, where he has to take on two opponents and, win. Peter didn't want to make people think he's a chicken, so yeah, he just goes with it anyway. And his opponents, Hippo and Pandamania. Now, these two characters are basically lesser known characters, and they're not that old. I mean, they've been around since 2014, and the thing is that their backstories were not fleshed out yet, which means there is room for interpretation. I mean, look at the Batman villain, the Mad Hatter. The character did not have an origin story till Batman the Animated Series. The way I want to interpret these characters is to, this is where the Ben 10 episode influences start to come in, besides from the wrestling stuff, of course. That these two characters are a brother and sister wrestling team duo. You know, big guy, little guy dynamic. And why are they challenging Spider-Man? Well, we'll find out later. Knowing that 2 against 1 isn't fair for him, so luckily Peter gets help from Crusher Hogan, the wrestler he defeated when he became Spider-Man. Think of this training like Apollo and Rocky training from Rocky 3. With all this training, Spider-Man at first struggled against them, but he was able to overcome them in the end. Spider-Man thanks Crusher, and Crusher said it was nothing. That dialogue stuff, yes, cliche, I know. Then the siblings reveal why the match even exists. Well, basically their parents are being held captive. The Undertaker. Basically, he's a criminal mastermind, and, he wants to get rid of any competition or anything that gets in his way. And Pandemonium and Hippo's parents just happened to come across one of his crimes. Don't ask how. I don't think it matters. And, if they want their parents alive, they have to, take down Spider-Man and get him out of the way of his business. Side note, I didn't come up with real names or an explanation for the powers. That again, you didn't Marvel. They could have, with the power, they could have just, their powers could have just, they were just born with them, or just, they gain their power through Undertaker. Either way works. Also, if you have any ideas for real names for these characters, let me know on the comment section down below. Peter, being the responsible person that he is, decides to help them. Crusher also decides to help because they might not be able to take them on their own. They find Undertaker's hideout. They fight him along with some of his goons. Undertaker proves to be a really good fighter. He's really agile. Spidey's almost as agile as him. But luckily they'll to beat Undertaker because plot saved the siblings' parents. Day is saved and everyone is happy. And that was episode 5 of Pixar's Spider-Man Return to the Ring. So, what are your thoughts on this episode? And what do you think of my interpretation of Hippo and Pandemania? If you have your opinions and stuff, comment sections, as I said, Anyways, if you like this video, then hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, hit the notification button, and I'm Tyler's Awesome too, and peace.